So I finally found a job after 3 months of searching, and I'll be real, this job is not the one for me. In my first week, I had a colleague steal my food container. I'm not talking about eating my food and leaving it in the sink. I'm talking about I ate my food, I left it in the dishwasher, and he took it after it was already washed. He literally took the container. If you're wondering why I keep calling this person a he, it's because the dickhead was literally eating out of my container the next day, and I shit you not, he offered to share some of his chicken rice out of my container to me. Did I get it back? Yeah. But what kind of broke shit mentality do you have to steal containers? And by the way, it was embarrassing as fuck listening to his excuse of our containers look the same when I called him out in front of everybody in the office. Plus, I refused to do any work that we were both doing until he returned it and straight up ignored him when he asked for help. There's another colleague in this job that I'm having issues with, but this bitch is an ongoing problem. I'll talk more about it in a bit. Anyways, the point of this video is it took me 3 months to find a job, and within 2 weeks I'm already experiencing what I would consider fucking disrespectful. But how long will it take to find another role? Forget if the role will be any better. I don't even know if it exists. I don't even know if they exist. I've been seeing more and more people talking about fake job postings, and I don't know, but I feel like I'm applying to like 200 plus jobs to get only maybe 5 interviews, and out of the 5 interviews, even if I'm overqualified, I'm still being rejected in most cases. The main reasons why these fake jobs exist are to engage the market, see what people are applying for, their experience, see how low they're willing to work for, even with so many years of experience. How many jobs have you seen that are entry level, especially for like uni grad students, but still require 5 years plus experience? How does that make sense? But there's a lot of people trying to leave their previous roles, and the economy is so shit that people need to take whatever they can get, and these companies take advantage of that. The other reasons are for shareholders. Nothing looks better to shareholders than a growing company. Even if the positions are not filled, the fact that they're trying to expand is a perfect investment for these investment firms. They like seeing hundreds of job postings. It looks good in their shareholder meetings, and when they get the funding, the execs will get a massive raise, and don't be surprised if the staff get mass layoffs because the fundings were wasted on greedy, already rich pieces of shit. And don't forget the very hard-working HR reps that copy and paste job offer templates from their legal teams and that post 1 or 2 social media posts on their company website or Instagram every week. We need to make sure that they look busy, because where would the company be without them? Who else is going to guilt trip you for taking sick leave or using your limited time paid off? Who else is going to gaslight you for telling your manager that they can go fuck themselves after the months of abuse that you've suffered under their management? Of course, we can't afford to let them go. So let's give them some arbitrary admin work so they can look busy copying and pasting the same job postings over and over again every single week, so it appears right at the top of the job sites, and they can just mass decline applications or not, ghost you, because who the fuck cares? It was never a real job anyway.
That is that companies use ghost jobs to collect resumes for later use. So even if they're not looking to fill the position right now, they're still saving applicants' info just in case they need to reach out in the future. I feel like this one isn't as bad. I feel like most job seekers know that their info is being saved somewhere. But what I think is my absolute favorite reason why ghost jobs are made is to make employees feel replaceable. If you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic. That is some really, truly dystopian stuff happening. These companies are straight up admitting to posting fake jobs just to make their workers feel like if they're not performing, that someone else is right there, ready to take their spot at any moment. That tactic seems very, very predatory. It's like these companies are dangling the carrot of better working conditions without ever actually delivering. If employees think they can be easily replaced unless they overwork, they're way less willing to take risks like asking for raises or organizing. It's actually kind of genius if you think about it, just in a really messed up way.
I hate this economy, and I hate the anonymity that these companies have when posting fake jobs. I wish there was a way to filter out these fake jobs and punish companies for purposely posting them. I'm just spitballing here, but wouldn't it be easy if they implemented a law to hire within 90 days of any job post and take down the post with no ability to repost similar roles for another 30 days? Like, make the law also include job sites to reinforce the rule, and if it's a higher position like a consultant, director, or CEO, allow up to 6 months if they declare the search to the government, or if the job site has approved the position. That seems pretty fair, and it protects people's best interests, so we're not constantly being devalued. Plus, this must be illegal, especially when you're considering companies trying to inflate their books for shareholders and seeking additional funding. All I know is I want out of my current position, but these corrupt fucks are not making it easy for me to move on. I'm stuck again. I can't afford to leave, but it doesn't look like there's anything real available for me to even apply for. I kind of finished my points already, but like I said, I will talk more about the issues I'm having with my colleagues and why I want to leave. So I don't know why people can't just keep to themselves. Just so you know, the same dude that stole my container keeps fucking touching me and draping his arms all over my chair and desk. Like, there's no personal space or boundaries with these people. And we only just got back to talking terms, and this is gonna make it 10 times more annoying when I tell him to move the fuck away the next time he gets too close. But another example of why can't people just keep to them fucking selves is this stupid bitch, about 45, 50 years old, right? Literally was on annual leave when I joined, and I have only met her for 3 days. I met her 3 days ago and has already snitched on me for being on my phone because I had a commentary video while working, like with headphones. So I wasn't blasting it out or anything. I was working fully and everything. I was fucking productive, and has already publicly tried to embarrass me for making mistakes and talking to me like a dog, telling me, come here, you need to see this and that shit. Like, you could have just messaged, sent a screenshot, anything. And I told her several times she was teaching me the same shit I already knew, and she was like, well, I need to show you. I told her, you're slowing me down. I need to get X, Y, and Z done by the end of today. And she still insisted on making me redo work I already completed. The best part was she was wrong on a few things that she was saying, and got told that during team meetings, and again in front of the office by senior members of finance. So I was actually kind of happy about that, but I still kind of want to leave. I'm just not feeling it with this team. They just cringe me the fuck out, especially during team meetings. Just the dead jokes and forced laughs. Like, I'm standing there literally like, yeah. Even my manager picked up on it, so I think I'm better off leaving. But yeah, that was the tea. I hope you guys have a good day. Do the usual, like, comment, subscribe, and maybe check out some of our older vids, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.